Okay, my friends, welcome back to the Vocal Honey podcast. We are getting into episode 3 of this mini series of Selling with Soul. Now, in this amazing episode, we are going to be talking about the feminine energetics of selling. And I promise you, this is actually going to 100% change instantly if you take these teachings to heart, if you really apply them and stay consistent. You will begin to make money instantaneously in your business because this is the new way of selling. And this is how I sell all of the time in my business. And this is what allows me to feel very sovereign, sexy, sensual, seductive, all of these S words when it comes to selling. And it's going to transform your relationship to it as well. The first thing I want you to know is this cute little formula. Selling equals telling, and telling equals caring. When you are selling, all you're ever really doing is telling someone, what do you have coming up? What can they join? And you're telling them that because you care about their transformation. Feminine energetics versus masculine energetics. The first thing we need to understand here is that one is not bad and one isn't good. This isn't a good versus evil. This isn't a do this and don't do the other. In fact, there are some times in my selling strategy where I will pull on some masculine tactics just a little bit. For example, a masculine tactic is going to be directly asking someone to join your program. It's also going to be hopping on a sales call. So I want to invite in a couple key themes to this episode. Number one, you are a masterful storyteller. You are. You probably just don't realize it yet because you just haven't practiced it enough. But your storytelling is selling. And storytelling is the key to feminine selling. Did you hear that? Storytelling is the key to feminine energetics. Let's go back in time. The men all went out hunting and gathering, and the women are home to tend to the children. We're in the cave, we're Neanderthal, whatever. We are keeping the fire burning. We are cleaning the animal pelts down. We are mushing the berries. We are talking to one another. Sisterhood, feminine energetics from the earliest dawn of time has always been about women together keeping stories alive, stories of peril and death, stories of love and joy and hope. Community is what gets built around a story. And that's why stories convert. It's not because it tricks someone or manipulates someone. It's because people feel drawn in to a story. It pulls on the rich and deeply tethered DNA human experience that we all have. And so one of the gifts of just being a woman is this innate, natural ability to be a storyteller. So as soon as you start telling stories, you are building connection with people, and people need connection and emotion in order to buy from you, okay? Soft power, point number 2. When you soften into selling and you soften your power, you are saying one thing and one thing only. I trust you, and I trust me, and I trust the timing of life. It's when we have hard masculine power that it's like, I'm going to push you to believe me because I'm pushing myself to achieve what doesn't feel like it's here already, which is money or the next sale. But for the sovereign vocal honey woman, she already is enough. She feels abundance all of the time. And she sees abundance everywhere she goes. She's not seeing the numbers she doesn't have, the money she doesn't have, the clients she doesn't have. She's seeing the money she does have, the clients she does have, the love that she does have. She's seeing and feeling enough, contentment. And it's those and gratitude. Enough, contentment, gratitude, these high vibrational energetic states are what makes the vocal honey woman so relaxed and soft in her power. That is the most magnetic quality, because more people listen to that and respect that than a hard power, especially coming from women. Because we've been trained that we need to be hard like men, that we need to be loud, we need to be fast talkers, we need to interrupt. We can't take no for an answer. What if you become so comfortable with no, that you're so relaxed in your power, that you're so confident that the sale is there in the next person? And so when we soften our power, we are recognizing one thing and one thing only. And that is that everyone around us right now that's watching your stories, that's opening up your emails, that's saying hi to you on the Zoom call, or wherever you're popping up your beautiful voice and beautiful face, they are always in yes energy. They are always turned on for you. When you recognize by softening your power that there's nothing to chase, your people feel that. But when they feel that, they trust you. And it's that trust that allows people to go, you know what? I think I'm going to sign up, because you walk them into their sovereignty. What is the energy that you're holding in your body for your clients? That they're stupid, that they're broken, that they are lost little puppies out there and you're coming in to save them? Good luck having anyone to pay your payments. Good luck with people showing up on the Zoom calls and having accountability. Instead, the energy that I hold in my body is I am a queen. And then the energy I hold for you right now listening or watching this episode, you are a queen as well. It's the same for your clients. Your clients are going to walk themselves through the door, which means you do not have to sell ever, a hard selling at least. You're just going to do the following. And when you do the following, I'm literally going to give you the blueprint. It's super simple. You don't ever have to do a hard sell. When I say hard sell, I mean masculine tactics of get on a call and follow up and DM everyone consistently until they're annoyed, and pray into their weakness and remind them of how weak they are and how they are broken without you. No. Remember, this is what gets women to feel, and anyone, men too, to feel very sovereign, and they will walk themselves into your program at their right time. And when they do, by the way, before we go into this, listen, this is the true benefit. You have someone who has walked themselves into your program. You're not going to have to convince them of anything you ever ask. They are 100% aligned and resolved to be in your program or buy your product. They are going to be your top echelon of clients. So how do they walk themselves in? Well, number one, you need to be selling all the time. But wait, Kim, I thought you said we don't want to be selling all the time. I want you selling feminine strategies all of the time, just not masculine. Here's the difference. Feminine strategies to sell means you are actually selling all of the time, but you're relaxed about it. You're chill. We're at ease. We don't really need anyone to buy. It'd be cool. It's freaking awesome when it happens. But we trust that by showing up every day, talking about what lights us up is the selling. Whether or not you say, I have this program opening up tomorrow, it's this amount of money, join now, link in the bio, it doesn't matter. You can say that or not. Your energy is doing the selling. Your storytelling is doing the selling. And when you can access that energy of complete ease, relaxation around your power, knowing that everyone is in yes energy and they're obsessed with your products and services, just like you're obsessed with your products and services and the transformation that you get people, your voice follows suit and your voice contains the energy of what you believe to be true. And now our voice remains calm, which signifies confidence and clarity. Two really great leadership qualities, am I right? And then you're saying casually all the time in your stories, in your reels, in your email, all your content and in person, you're just speaking to them about what you do and what you're excited about. And you're excited about what you're selling, right? If you're not, you need to switch what you're selling. You should be so obsessed with what you're selling that you're overflowing with the wealth of it already. It removes money off of the pedestal and it puts your heart in the front lines. It puts your passion for the transformation that people are going to get. And it puts your lived experience right there at the front of it all. And you just talk about it and you just tell people how it is. And it's that that's going to help you become magnetic and help you sell all of the time so that people are going to be like, what are you selling and how many can I buy? Without you even saying, I'm selling this and this is how many I have. This is exactly how I get women to jump into my containers. They just see my content. They see me on fire. You see me on fire. You hear it in my voice. When we speak to people in this yes energy and we let go of trying to convince people who are in no energy, we clean it up. Our selling becomes easy. We instantly find joy and it becomes so quick where people are going to make faster and faster decisions. The masculine way of selling is I have to launch. And I gotta do like one reel and then one carousel and then 5 stories. And tomorrow, again, another reel. And then I go live and I had zero content strategy. I just talk about what I love. And when you talk about and use your voice to express the world that you live in and how you see things, people are drawn to that. And so you're walking people naturally into your offers by consistently showing your offers with pride, with joy, with confidence, with resolve, right? And it's this constant showing takes the sting out of it. So a lot of the times too, the reason people don't like to sell the masculine way, the reason you're actually feeling aversion to it is because you don't talk about it at all. Not talking about what you're selling builds up the pressure. It builds up the anticipation. You're thinking, oh God, I got to start selling. Because you haven't been. You're like, okay, it's coming tomorrow. I'm going to have to go live. I'm going to have to talk about it. Or, oh my God, I'm going to have to talk about it on a stage. But listen, if you have been selling and talking about it for weeks and weeks and weeks before, months and months, never not talking about the amazing thing that you do that's going to transform people's lives, that it's not a big deal to talk about it on stage. It's not a big deal to talk about it on someone's podcast. It's not a big deal to talk about it in person. You're not selfish. It's selfish to not share with what you have with the world. Someone is out there literally suffering and praying for what you have. And you're over here like, I shouldn't sell because selling is selfish. I'm going to say it again. It is selfish to not sell because you're making it all about you. Selling has nothing to do with you. It's about the story that you're going to tell, and that story becomes a roadmap for someone to find their way back home. Everyone's in yes energy. So if you knew that, what would you do? If you knew everyone was in yes energy and you knew everyone was always turned on by you, you electrify them, what would you sell today? What would you talk about? Wouldn't you invite people into your programs? I DM women all the time that I truly want in my Vocal Honey Group coaching. And I'm like, this is for you. I could see you kicking ass in this. I could see you thriving. I want your energy in this, not for me, but for the women that are going to be around you. And then you're going to be around them. And it becomes less and less about me and the money in my bank account. And I become fixated on the transformation that I'm going to get these women because they have come together in community. And I do that through easing back in the desperation, having no desperation, actually. I'm never trying to convince someone that is clearly in no energy. You need this. You need this now. No, I wait for them to show up. If they have interest, if they're aligned and I can feel it with my heart and their heart, then they're going to hear about it. And if they land on my page, I am always selling every single day of the week on a story. Just about every single day of the week, I am talking about the digital products that I have, the digital empowered voice blueprint. I am talking about the group coaching, or I am talking about my one-on-one, or I am talking about the Vocal Honey Tour. And I know you'll walk yourself in. And it's that relaxed power that allows me to talk about my programs all the time. As you go throughout social media today, pay attention to the energy people are in when they sell. Pay attention to that. Because more than likely, if you're turned off, take note. It's probably a masculine sales tactic based around scarcity, hard selling, and pushing. Desperation as well. And you feel disempowered. That's why you don't like it. Versus feminine sales techniques that are about abundance. And this is here and it's incredible. And you are powerful. And so you should join this powerful program. And by the way, I'm never going to stop talking about this program. So no matter where I go, you're going to hear about it. It relaxes everyone in the room. Now, I do want to take a second here to talk briefly about the structure around earning money in your livelihood, in your business, while you're taking this approach. Yes, money fuels the mission. While you're changing your tactics, because some of you probably have been masculine and you want to give this a try, you still need to pay the bills, right? So there might be a question you have of like, well, Kim, this sounds great, Kimberly, but I do need to make money. So I do need to have some hard selling masculine techniques going on while I transition to the feminine, or maybe I'll try an 80-20. Absolutely. Okay. I would always suggest to anyone, if you're hurting for money, get a part-time or full-time job. I've had to do that many times in my entrepreneurial career because that masculine knowing of I am 100% going to get a paycheck. I used to do Instacart, for example, when I needed a quick couple $100. I had that masculine instant cash injection that was a direct push and a direct receive. It's also very short term. That's masculine as well. Feminine is more long term. It is going to speed things up for you, but there could be gaps that are really going to trick you and manipulate you and trying to get you to distort the way you feel about feminine energetics, thinking it's not working, because this is really about the energy and belief that you hold in your body. So that's number one. If you need to, do a part-time job. Don't quit the day job. But while you're selling for your business, keep it feminine. It will eventually come around that the feminine will make you enough money so you could quit your job, like I was able to do a couple times in my career. Number two, this is all energy, right? So if you do not have an at-home practice where you are at least 2 times a day working on your energetic state in your body, feminine energetics will not work. You need to be able to devote yourself to changing your state to one of abundance multiple times a day. This is what keeps you in the state of gratitude. It's very much the strategy of the future. It is here now, but women who sell like this make money. By the way, this worked for me for Fortune 100 and 500 companies. It's how I get randomly women jumping into my 6 week, 8 weeks, or 12 week one-on-one mentorship coaching program, paying me anywhere from $5,000 up to $10,000. This is like a pay in full, by the way. When women feel how you carry yourself, they're going to feel how they want to carry themselves. You are literally showing by example. And that allows women to trust you on a much faster level, collapse time, and collect that dollar bill. This is it, guys. I hope you really put this into practice. If you are like, I don't know how to do this, just get a hold of me and we can work on one-on-one coaching together. Or if you're inside of the Vocal Honey Group coaching, or you've missed the deadline, the doors have closed, get on the wait list for the next round because we talk about this. Or go ahead and click below and get my Confident Voice Blueprint. These are 5 mini digital masterclasses that are going to help you. One of the actual classes is all about selling and some other really important storytelling, vocal work. There's 5 masterclasses that are really going to help you accelerate your ability to sell in all aspects of your life. I'm going to be giving you one bonus episode coming up. We're going to be talking more about the voice in this bonus 4th episode, Selling with Soul. We're going to talk about the voice and what the voice means for selling and how you can actually manipulate your voice, throttle it, have control over it so that when you go to sell, you're not changing your voice and getting all excited, which can trigger a weird energy in the room. I'm going to teach you how to stay nice and even keel when you're asking for that money, especially when it's got a comma in it. That's what's going to help you stay sovereign, centered, grounded in your power, and it's going to keep you magnetic. I'll see you in the next episode.